Hello and welcome to episode number 31 of Girlstreamers. Girlstreamers is a podcast bringing you the girl streamers that you know and love. Girlstreamers is a community that supports and promotes girls that stream. We are a bi-weekly podcast and we'll be introducing you to some amazing girl gamers and allow you, the viewer, to get to know some of your favorite streamers. My name is Nymphadora and I will be your host this evening. We will be interviewing LyshaMaurice today, and if there is time at the end, we will take questions from the audience in the channel. This is a live podcast, but we will also be available for download on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. What's up, Lysha? How you doing, girlfriend?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am exhausted. I was telling Lysha earlier, we've been cleaning out my aunt's house. So for the last 2 days, I've been moving boxes, and we've cleaned out, because she was a hoarder. So we've cleaned out, I think, about 6 boxes of clothing and blankets to go to hurricane relief. So yeah, my weekend's been crazy. Have you had a good weekend, at least?
Yep. I went to work yesterday, and then today is my rest day. I barely got out of bed, so...
Nice. Those are the good days when you get to just hang out in bed all day. Heck yeah. What do you do for work?
I am a barista
Oh.
at Starbucks, but the Starbucks is inside of a Target.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you get all the basic white bitches.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what? I'm a white girl. I ain't gonna lie. I know it's true. I go to Target all the time, and I become a basic white bitch when pumpkin spice latte comes out, because that's the only thing I will buy from Starbucks.
I'm so tired of making those things. Like, I am so tired of making pumpkin spice. Like, I literally come in every day and I just look at the bottle and I'm just like, why are you still here? It's too much. I can't wait for the season to be actually over. And we don't even get rid of pumpkin spice until New Year's. So
Really?
yeah.
It's there for, because it's there for that long? Holy cow. Because around here, they don't serve it after the Christmas stuff comes out.
Yeah, well, we have to like use all of the syrups, like whatever we get in. And my supervisor, she tends to order way too much of things that we really don't need. So we were serving the peppermint mochas up until like April of this year.
Oh my
We were
God.
supposed to then stop serving those.
Well, I need to come and get my stuff from you then. Since you're gonna have it until like Christmas. Let me go find some Ugg boots. That's the one thing I don't own, and I don't think I ever will.
Nope. I think that's the thing too. Like, I don't follow trends. Like, when I see everybody wearing the same thing, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna stay away from that. That's not for me.
That's me. I have my own style. I've got the basic, like jeans and a shirt or whatever, but I get what I think is cute and what is comfortable. And it's not always what everybody else thinks is good right now. I'm always so behind in the fashion. Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, we found some acid wash jeans this weekend, and I kind of wanted to keep them just because they were in that good of a condition. They were still in that good of a condition. I'm like, well, it's so 80s. Acid wash jeans. It's kind of in fashion right now. So how did you come up with your name?
Okay, so this is all right. So my name, I was I was like 17, and I had just got out of a relationship, and I was trying to get away from my ex. So I changed my name on Twitter, and I was like, well, my Twitter is like based around like a Chris Brown like fan, like the fan base. So I was just like, what can I do and what sounds good? So I was like, his middle name is Maurice, LyshaMaurice. That sounds good. I'm gonna pop that underscore right in front of it, and we're gonna take it. We're gonna go with it, and that's been my name on everything ever since.
Nice. I mean, it rolls off the tongue well. It sounds like somebody's legit name. Like, I thought it was your name for a second when I saw it. I was like, wow, okay. That sounds like a first and last. It sounds like a first and last name or a first and middle name. It does.
Yeah, it definitely it's a good one.
It is. I agree. It's a very good one. So what part of the world do you hail from?
I'm in this little state of Connecticut. It's not my favorite place in the world, but it's born and raised.
Is the place that you're born and raised ever your favorite place in the world?
Oh.
I don't think so. I mean, I was born and raised in like the middle of nowhere, Georgia, so I hate it. I mean, I enjoy going back to the country only because I know I don't have to stay there. Because it's pretty, it's nice, and then I can come back to the city and I'm good.
Mm. That's how I feel when I go down south to visit my grandmother. I'm like, the trees are beautiful, the quiet, I hear the noise and everything, but how long are we gonna be here? Because I kind of want to go see my friends, or I'll just escape to New York every now and then and just spend an entire day there just to get away from the miserable air that is here. Because I once I'm on the bus coming back to Connecticut, I know when I'm back. Like I just feel this miserable air just come across the bus, and I'm just like, oh, I'm home.
Oh no! So, do you like I've never been to New York. That's a place I've always wanted to go to. Do you like it?
I love New York. I've been going like traveling back and forth to New York since I was like 15, 16. It started as a school trip, and I was just like, I love this place.
Ah,
Um,
so jealous.
so once I figured out how to, get my Peter Pan on and my get there and back, I was just like, this is perfect. I can do this all the time. And then I have like my friends from Twitter and stuff like that and Twitch that live out there. So I just go get them and we all just hang out for the day.
Nice. Oh, I'm so jealous. I love I mean, I'm in Atlanta. I'm like just west of Atlanta. We're like 20 minutes from the city. And I love this city. This is a city that I absolutely love, but I like LA as well. And New York I have not been to yet. I've always wanted to go to New York. So when I go to New York, we'll hook up and hang out.
Definitely.
All
Just let
right.
me know. I'll book my ticket.
So, what is the first game that you ever played that got you into the gaming world?
Spiral Year of the Dragon.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
Uh,
That game right, that is my all-time favorite game. Like it was I had the PS1, like it was given to me and my mom just went to like it was easy games at the times and she just started picking up stuff for me and I was just like, "Ooh, a purple dragon. What can I do with this?" And I
is
just
that
fell
why
in
you have
love.
purple hair? Because the purple
Yes.
dragons?
Spyro.
Purple hair! That's what's up! I love purple hair. Oh my gosh. I've been doing purple hair for year and a half, 2 years now. Some form of purple hair. It's never the same color purple, but some form of purple hair for almost 2 years now. I love
Yeah.
it. It's fun.
I'm a blue type of girl. When I was in college, my hair was always blue, and the professors on campus were like, "You have such school spirit." I'd be like, "No, I don't really like you guys. It was just my favorite color, and it looks good on me, so we're gonna roll with that." But I appreciate the compliment.
Our colors were blue as well. That's funny. Our colors were blue and white though.
Yeah, blue and white.
Yeah, I mean that's like your college is either some form of blue or some form of like red and black.
Mm-hmm.
It's like thanks guys. It's like blue and red or blue and white and then red and black. Like really?
Yeah. I think all Connecticut school colors, except for U Heart, are blue and white. U Heart is red and black. Yeah. Yep. Right there, right on
Wow.
the head. Beat on the head.
And then you have like Tennessee volunteers which is orange. That's it. Orange and white. It's like, no, everybody else are these weird colors, and then you have like Tennessee. Sorry, I live in the South where like college football is like a big thing down here. So I don't like college football. I prefer NFL, and it's football season. But go Steelers. All right. It's football season. I love football season. I'm sorry. So, how long have you been streaming, and what got you into streaming?
I just had my Twitch anniversary, so I've been streaming for a year.
Oh, yay! Awesome. Happy
Um,
anniversary.
Thank you. I It was a group of people that I was watching when I first came to Twitch, and when Discord really became like a popular thing, I used to be like in their calls during their streams, and one night one of the guys was just like, "Lisha, when are you gonna start streaming?" And I was just like, when I get a system and I'm able to like, give myself a time frame and sit down and just stream." And it once I got my PS4 last year, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stick to it, and no one's gonna stop me. And I just been on it ever since.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, Discord's kind of blown up in the last like 2 years. Like it's crazy. Crazy. I didn't realize, because I've done, doing WoW and stuff. Ventrilo was the thing for so long, and I discovered Discord last year when I started streaming. Yeah, so it's been a little over a year for me, but yeah, when I discovered Discord, like, here or there, and then all of a sudden, like, everybody's on Discord because it's such a good.
I would hope that she'd answered that. Forgot that the base was in this room. Sorry about that.
It's all right. It's all right. But yeah, like, it's such a good system setup. I love the way they have it. Discord, we need video. We need video
Yes.
now.
Yes, please. You guys have been talking about it for over a year. Like, I need it and I need it now.
Right? So oh man. So being in Discord is actually what got you into streaming.
Mm-hmm.
That's You know what? That's one I haven't heard yet. That's pretty cool, actually. I like it. So what kind of games do you tend to stream?
Well, my slogan is I promise I'm not a GTA streamer. Because if you come to my channel like that, that's probably the game you'll see the most. But like
It's a
I
good game.
yeah, but I've also like tried to wing myself into like shooters and stuff like that because it's not really a lot of us in like that realm of gaming.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to like branch off and get myself into that. I just have to get my aim together and then everything will be a go.
Girl, I've been playing PUBG, and it takes me, if I get a kill, it's exciting. Like, I'm so bad at those games, but they're so fun. Oh my god. I had like not a shotgun, but a sniper rifle. And it only takes, it's like 5 rounds before you have to reload. So, just to take one guy down, it took me 10 bullets because I was so bad at aiming. And it's a sniper rifle, so it's really slow. So he must have been really bad for me to actually kill him because it took me 10 bullets. So don't feel bad. Just go for it. Do not feel bad. So how long have No, I asked you that question. What's the most embarrassing thing to see? I'm telling you, I'm out of it today. I'm so sorry. It just makes for a better podcast because I'm crazy, right? So what's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you on stream so far?
I was streaming Until Dawn, and It was the first time, and I'm till this day I am so happy I did not have a face cam on that night because something jumped out at the kids, and I threw everything, like my headset, my controller, I threw everything, and I looked down at my chat, and everyone was just like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Did you fall? Like what happened?" Because it was like a scream, you hear the headphones fly, and then it was just silence. Just like, um, guys, I'm okay. I'm okay, but like I'm really really happy that I did not have a face cam because I swear there would be gifs of that all over the place, like on Discord, because
No, there would be, because that
of the
happened to
this
me.
moment.
And I am constantly reminded of it because I had it on I had the face cam on. Do you scare easily?
Yeah.
Okay, don't play Layers of Fear because you'll have those reactions all through the game. I had to play Layers of Fear, and one of the things jumps out at me, and I shit you not, I jumped up, yelled "Nope," and walked the fuck out while the stream was still going. I was like, "Nope, nope, nope,
Nope,
I'm
not
done.
doing it.
I'm out."
Today. Not today. We're not doing this. It's not okay.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. um, so yeah, no, I feel you. Like I'm a wimp with scary games. I am so bad at scary games. It's entertaining for everybody else, but not for me. So I totally feel you. Do not play Layers of Fear. It's a beautiful game. Don't play it. Don't. I'm just warning you now. So you said Spyro is your favorite game. Is that your favorite game of all times?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Do you have a favorite game right now?
Right now, Life is Strange.
Oh, that's
Life
so
is
good.
Strange.
And
Yes.
episode 1 of the sequel,
Mhm.
the prequel came out, right?
Yep. And Life is Strange was the first game that I ever streamed.
Oh,
So
really?
when they announced the prequel at E3, one, I was shaking and crying. And two, I like as soon as it happened, I feel like I got pinged in like three different servers and they were just like, "Did you see it? Did you see it?" I'm like, "Yes." And when my Twitch anniversary comes, that's what I'm gonna play. And that's exactly what I played on Friday. I was just like, I can't let this go. Like I have
Oh, such perfect timing there. All right, I don't want any spoilers. Sorry, I didn't mean to burp. I don't want any spoilers, but is it good?
It's really good. It's really
Yes.
good. I tried not to spoil myself because like the reason why I even got into that game is because of Dashi, and he played the first episode. He did it in two parts and I was just like, don't click on it. Don't click on it. Don't click on it. Just don't spoil it for yourself. And I might have done it by accident and went to sleep through it, but I didn't really see anything. So I was just like when I played it through, it was like my first time seeing the entire game.
Nice.
I was so hyped.
Nice. Cuz I was late to the Life is Strange bandwagon. So I just played it recently with like just a few months ago, and oh my god, that game is so well done.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that game is so well done. So I'm really excited to see what they do with the prequel. I don't know how, but I haven't seen anything for episode 1. Absolutely nothing. I just found out yesterday that episode 1 came out. So I don't know how. I don't know. Apparently I'm living under a rock.
I was stuck too because like when I was roaming through the PlayStation store and I saw the pre-order for it, but I didn't see a release date. And then it came out and someone asked me, they were like, "Do you have the game yet?" I was like, "It's out? Like payday. Hurry up. Come on, let's go."
Right?
I have to play my game.
Nice. All right. I'm excited. I'm ready for it. So good. I'm glad that the first episode's good so far. Um so would you say you have a main game right now?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I've actually been going back and forth between GTA and the Crash reboot.
Oh, how is the Crash reboot?
To me, like being that I played the originals and that I still have my originals is
Mm-hmm.
just like, okay, I see, to me everything is the same. But like if you ask someone else, they're gonna be like, the game is a lot harder. I don't like this, I don't like that. To me, it's the same. It's just, better graphics and I was able to run through Crash 3 no problem. And that was the game that I played the most. Like between Year of the Dragon and Crash 3, those were the ones that I frequent the most as a kid. So seeing that game and how they redid that, I was just like, this is perfect. I can do this. And I got further than I did when I was a kid.
Nice. That means that you've gotten better as a gamer then. If it's the same thing. See, I like reboots like that where it's just basically a remastering of it where they've just updated the graphics and stuff but haven't changed anything else about the game. Um I love when they do that, especially when it's a good just a good game and it doesn't really need any other changes. Um like the Sly Cooper games are some of my favorite games of all times. And the PlayStation, they did that for PlayStation 3. I don't know if they've done it for PlayStation 4, but they just kind of remastered it so you could play the exact same game from the PS4 from the PS2 on your PS3. And since I still have the 3, I can still play it. So I love cuz those are kind of like Crash and stuff like that are games that even though you finish them, you still want to go back to them cuz they're just that good.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. God, it's been since the games came out the first time that I played those games, honestly. Because my cousin had those games, so we would swap back and forth. Um, so what is it that attracts you so much about like Life is Strange and GTA? Because those are very different games.
Yeah.
What is it that that pulls you to those different games? Like, what about them?
I just think that for me, it's like a variety thing. I just don't want to be stuck playing the same games over and over again. And I know that, my friends that watch my streams, like, they love seeing me do different things and the conversations that like we have. Cause like I don't have like a regular setup. I'll have Discord on speaker on my phone and then I'll have my headset and like we'll be talking through there and they'll be interacting in the stream. So I feel like they're like, "Oh, you should play this game." All right, okay, I'll try it. If I don't like it, then I'll still play it, but it won't be the best reaction. But I just feel like I shouldn't just be stuck playing just one type of game. I should just, see what I like and what I don't like and just have those different varieties for not only myself but for my viewers as well.
Yeah, I like it. I love variety games as well. I was Blizzard only for a while, but there's so many good games. And being in this community, I've discovered so many good indie games. It's not even funny. Like I love it being in the Twitch community and in the Girlstreamers community because you gals definitely keep my Steam list full with the games you guys play, man. I see some of y'all playing Carice playing some weird games. Cough cough Carice. Cough cough. Have you ever been in Carice's stream? She plays weird games.
Oh.
Weird games. I don't know how she finds those games. That's awesome though. Yeah, I'm totally with you. That's what I like about all the different games because they are so different. So you do get that because if you're like me, I get the gaming ADHD big time. I'll be all like, yeah, I want to play this game for a couple months, and then I want to play that game for a couple months because they're completely different games.
Yeah.
Um, so are there any games that you are super excited about coming out? That was poor
Um
grammar, but I hope you understand what I just said.
I'm really looking forward to the South Park game. They've been pushing that back for quite some time now and I'm just like I need it now. I didn't play the Stick of Truth, so I'm just like, I want to play the Fractured Butthole, but like it's just like I should go play the Stick of Truth first, but I don't think that they would tie into each other. So I don't know. I'm just interested like in what South Park is gonna bring with this game,
Wait,
and we
what's
finally
the
have
new game? You got to tell me about this.
um. I haven't really like seen anything for it. I know that there is like new gameplay and stuff out for it, but I really haven't like been clicking on anything because I just want to play it for myself when it comes out.
What's the name of it?
Fractured Butthole. See,
Fractured Butthole.
they do
That is
the
hilarious.
word play thing,
Oh yeah.
so it's not what you think it is.
Yeah.
But
God,
it's South
South
Park,
Park
so what do you
is.
expect?
You'll appreciate this then. Hold up. See if I can reach it.
Oh my god!
You're being totally immature.
I
Oh.
had this shirt, like it was this orange shirt, and it had Kenny on it, and he was like a cheese puff, and like his hoodie had like felt around it. Oh my god, I used to wear the mess out of that shirt.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, my husband loves Cartman, so Cartman totally sits on my bookshelf behind me, although you can't see it right now. But yeah, that's awesome. I haven't played the Stick of Truth either, and I don't like I've not that I haven't wanted to, but I don't know. I've just never played it. I don't know why. I just never played it. Cuz South Park hilarious. So I would assume that their games are hilarious, right? They should
Yeah,
be. Okay, I'm going to have to keep an eye out. See, you girls. See? I'm learning
it's
new
coming out in
games.
October.
Okay, all right. See, I didn't even know they're coming out with a new game, so now I'm going to have to check out Fractured Butthole. I just wanted to say that. Like fractured butthole. That's awesome. um so wow, I hope that's not really loud. It's loud in my head. I'm eating caramel M&Ms. This is in no way a plug for caramel M&Ms, but these are probably the best M&Ms I've ever eaten.
I like the crunchy ones, the crispy ones.
Ooh, those are good too. I need to stop eating so much chocolate. So, what is one game that you would want to have a reboot or remastering of? If there is a game, there may not be one.
Seeing as they just did Crash, I need them to do Spyro, and I need it to be the Spyro that I know and love, and not the one that they have the kids watching now, because that Spyro is hideous. Like
It
I seen
is. It is.
like I remember E3 last year, and we were talking about it after they announced the Crash reboot, and I was like, what does Spyro look like now? And I looked it up, and I literally like went off. Like I was just spazzing out of control, and my friends were like, "You don't calm down." And I was like, "No, you guys don't know what Spyro means to me. Like if they're gonna do the reboot, it has to look like because the mechanics and like the graphics and stuff like that in that game are perfectly fine. Just make it 4K HD, whatever you guys have to do, and just throw it back out there. Don't change anything. I know those games inside and out. I need it in my life. That's really what I want.
Those are some of my favorite games too, and that seems to be the most popular answer right now for that question because of how well the Crash Bandicoot release did. Like, cause it did very well, and so everybody's wanting the Spyro reboot, and I think it would do even better than the Crash Bandicoot one. So, that's yeah, I'm with you there. I totally agree with you on that. Spyro, he does look weird now.
Yeah. It's one big eye. His scales are weird. It's just I don't like it. And where's Sparks? Like
Yes.
like where is Sparks? You can't have Spyro without Sparks.
Seriously, God, nope. Yep. See, I knew there was a connection there between the two of us, more than just the purple hair. Yep. Um, All right, so we're gonna get a little serious here for a little bit. This is where we get to the serious stuff. Who inspires you to be the woman you are today?
Between my grandmother and my godmother. Yeah, those
Aw.
two. Yeah, my godmother actually passed away last June, last Father's Day, and I went into like this state of depression for like months. I feel like I didn't break out of it until recently,
Yeah.
and I was just like, no. I was just like, okay, so one down, the next one, she goes, I'm going with her. Like it's not happening like that. Like I can't, and it's just they they were the ones that babied me when I was growing up. So it's just like, damn it, now I gotta grow up. I don't
Right?
actually want to baby me anymore.
Right? Yeah. Grandmas are the best, man. Um, grandmas are the best. I don't have a godmother, but I imagine godmothers are the best too. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. I know how that feels. But I'm glad that you've pulled out of it. That's good, because, dude, grief is some of the hardest thing. Grief is the hardest shit to get over, I think. Because it could be anything. It doesn't have to be somebody dying. It could be just, the loss of something, just period. Like the loss of a friend, like they just moved on to something else. Like grief is hard for a lot of people to get through.
Yeah.
So I mean, when you're able to pull out of it, that's awesome. So what, because this is a Girl Streamer podcast, what do you like being a part of Girlstreamers?
It's I didn't know it was this many girls that streamed. I was just like, okay, guys, I'm gonna leave the boys alone, and I'm gonna go find me some ladies to watch and stick around. And I've actually been able to, like, find, different groups like you guys and Black Girl Gamers and stuff like
Oh, I
that. It's
love
just
them.
like,
Yeah.
why haven't I found you guys sooner? I felt like I was just stuck in that bubble where I was when I came into Twitch.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. I like it.
I think we are at over 800 active girls in the Discord right now. So, yeah. That's just girls. That's just girls. That's not dudes. That's just girls. Girl streamers. So, yeah, that's awesome. I didn't realize you're a part of Black Girl Gamers. I follow them on Twitter. They do a lot of awesome stuff. I like them. Because I'm not a black girl, so I don't get to be a part of that. But I know a couple, we've got a crossover with a bunch of our girls with them. So I started following them, and they're another really awesome community. So that's awesome. We totally support other communities here, by the way, not just Girl Streamers. So what is it that keeps you so passionate about gaming and just the gaming community in general?
I think my friends. I really do have to give it to the boys. Like, hearing them just be so excited about certain things is like, okay, now I have to check it out. Because I be in my own little world sometimes. Like, they'll just be sitting there and they'll be going on and off about, like, Pokemon and stuff like that. And I was like, I can't wrap my brain around this. Like, I don't speak this language. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then they'll mention something else, and I'm like, ooh, that sounds interesting. Maybe I should probably check that out. And that's pretty much how it goes. So, guys, I know you guys are in here. Like, it's you guys. I do it for you.
I'm listening to you say that. Like, when you hear somebody else being really passionate about something, it's really easy for you to get passionate about too.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can hear and see that passion, that fire in their eyes, and you're just like, heck yeah, let me get on that train. I want to be that too. Oh yeah, it's contagious. It's totally
Yeah.
contagious. It's awesome. So yeah, it's a good thing to surround yourself with, because then you'll always be, excited to do something. Um, so what is your greatest challenge or obstacle that you've had to overcome in your life?
Um, my greatest challenge? Transitioning from college to real life was,
Yeah.
yeah. It and for me it's because when I got out of high school, I went straight into college. Like I did a summer program and they put us in classes and I literally was in school from June of 2012 until August of 2013, like year round. And then I took a break and then I went to another school and I did that for fall 2014, in spring 2014. And I was just like, you know what? I need a breather. Like I need to, work and experience everything. Like, college is great. I'm going to go back and get, my degree, but I just need to make that transition and see, what it's like to be an adult and
Yeah.
then come back and be more focused and be able to, get my paper and be on my way and go and do what I'm passionate about full time and see how, great it works out for me and take it from there.
That's that's a, uh, that's hard. Coming, especially when you go straight into college from high school, that is really freaking hard to adjust. It's almost like being it. I mean, it's not the same as being in the military, but it's that you've still got that same issue of going into civilian life after doing this one thing for so many
Hmm.
years, you know. Um, and yeah, that's tough. What are you going to? Well, not right now, but what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to have my own graphic design and photography like company. Like I want to work
Oh,
for myself. And right now, I started doing photography when I was 9 years old. So maybe even young. My family told me younger. They recently at a funeral a couple weeks ago. They were saying, every time we seen you when you were younger, you had a camera in your hand. So I was just like, oh, so this started a lot younger than what I thought it did. And it's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna run with it. Uh, I like filming. I like editing. I'll I just want to take it and see how far it gets me, and hopefully it'll make me a lot of money.
that's God, that sounds so much like me when I was younger. Okay, I also I was forced to take some time off between for college, but it was a blessing in disguise. Because then when I went back, I was able to focus. I partied too hard and lost funding.
Yes. Yep. Academic probation over here.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I had to move back in with mom and dad. That was the worst. Living with mom and dad again, it's the worst. My parents are great. I love them. uh, so yeah, you sound just like me with the whole filming thing, cause that's what I do for a living. Is I'm an editor for a living, so that's what I went to school for, and yeah, that was me having a camera on my hand and messing around. You'll get there. You'll get there. It takes a while. It takes a while to get there, but you'll get there. That's awesome. You make me feel old though that you were just in school. And thanks, man. What are you, 18? I'm just kidding. Um, that's cool though. So, do you want to actually be in the film industry, or would you rather do like still photography
Um,
or
like kind of like urban photography. So like more like of a urban fashion thing.
yeah,
So basically just give me a dope outfit and a graffiti background, hair, makeup, as dark as possible, and I'm gonna shoot, I'm gonna edit it down and throw it out there at you, and you're gonna love it.
Nice. Oh, graffiti. We've got a lot in Atlanta, and it's some of the most beautiful artwork I've ever seen here. Like we've got so much good graffiti here. We've got shitty graffiti too, but there's a lot of good graffiti around here. I highly recommend you visiting Atlanta if you want to do some more photography.
I actually want to move to Atlanta to start all of this. So right now the whole barista thing is, just for me to save up so I can get on out there and live my dream. That is like my dream city to live in. Is Atlanta.
Really? I love
Yeah.
it here. I absolutely love it here. Little Five Points is probably you would probably love Little Five Points. There's a lot of really great graffiti. It's a really cool vibe. Very eclectic, very diverse. Just a really super awesome little spot with a lot of really great photography spots. Because I mean, I'm always looking for like those good shots, and
Mm-hmm.
they actually do the Atlanta Film Festival down in that area. So, yeah, I mean, I got your hookup. I can tell you where to go for some good shots. Uh,
Yes.
I got you, girl. I got you. Uh, have you ever been to Atlanta?
Yes, I've been to Atlanta a few times, and like I was telling you earlier, when I took my trip to Florida, I had to fly into Atlanta International, and I haven't been to that airport in, I want to say, oof, like almost 10 years. And when I got there, I
It's
knew exactly where
expanded.
everything was, and I was just like, this is home. I want to work here.
Yeah.
Like it's so big, and it's just like a warm feeling when I get into like the city.
It's the airport has expanded and it's expanding again because it's so busy. It's so big. I love the Atlanta airport. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Because you got to ride a train just to get to your
Get to area.
airplane.
Yes.
It's
Oh my God,
so
that is my
big.
favorite part. That is my favorite part about that airport is just the fact that there is a train inside of the airport. It's like, no, I'm not gonna be have to go outside and get on a bus. There is a train inside that's going to take me to my terminal. And I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. And then there's food everywhere. Like you
Oh
have
God, yeah.
so many choices for food in that airport. It's just like
They need a varsity in the airport, though, for those people who are just doing the layover stuff. Because
Mhm.
varsity is a classic Atlanta staple. You know, your chili cheese dog, your chili dog with your onion rings. It's a staple. It's a classic. I mean, it'll go through you real fast, but it'll taste good. It'll taste so good. They need one in the airport, man. Uh, yeah. What do you have? What do you have? I highly recommend anybody who ever comes to Atlanta, you got to go to the varsity. It's greasy, amazing food. You just got to try it. So if you could give your past self I could talk about Atlanta. It's one of my favorite cities. I've said this before earlier. It is definitely one of my favorite cities. But if you could give your past self 1 to 2 words of advice from the wisdom that you have experienced up until now, what would they be? I don't know that you qualify for this question because you're so young.
Um,
I'm just kidding.
know your worth and walk away.
Oh, that's actually really good. Yeah, man. Why couldn't I have learned this at your age? um, yeah. Wow. All right, move on to the next question. I don't really have anything to say to that. I don't have anything to follow that up with. Like, that's just a good piece of advice right there. It's just a straight, wow, dog. That fart smells awful. Dog fart. Go downstairs. The door's open. Go outside. Oh. I'm sorry. I gotta take a second. That's nasty. Go. Okay, he won't leave. I'm so glad you don't have to experience this. So, what trait of yours are you most proud of? Yeah, we'll split this into two questions. What trait of yours are you most proud of?
My creativity. Yeah, definitely my creativity because it's just I can sit down and I can write the longest of stories, and then I can turn around, I can draw you something. Well, it might not be the best drawing, but I can draw something. Then I have the photography, I have the graphics, and like, my mind is always running a mile a minute, and it's always something that I can do. Like when I'm off work, I'm literally laying in bed and my mind's just like, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe these pictures would look really nice. You put that outfit with that and that'll look great. Like at some point, I was literally styling my friend for every party he went to. He would be like, "Yo, I'm coming to get you. We're going to the mall and you're going to pick out my outfit, and we're going to go back to my house and we're going to figure out which shoes is going to go with this." So like, "Okay. Cool. That's fine." Like I love how creative I am.
That's that's a blessing and can be a curse sometimes because you'll be
Yeah.
up till like 2 o'clock in the morning trying to finish something because you can't get it off your mind. Or 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 a.m.
Yep. So, what would you say is your greatest insecurity?
Um, I struggle with my weight a lot. Yeah, my weight. And it's not like I'm fine. I'm totally fine with it. It's just the family that pokes at it a lot. And it's just like, yo, leave me alone. Like, I know what I have to work on and what can stay the same, but you guys don't have to point it out. I already know. Just snatch it back together and we'll be fine. We'll be great. But that probably to me is just that. But I know how to deal with it. I know how to lose it. I know how to gain it. I know where to put it. I know where it don't belong. But it's just, they pointed out, and it's just like, leave me alone. I'm good. Good over here.
Do you have that mom that is like, "Oh, honey, you look so good if you got
Mhm.
such a pretty figure if."
Mhm.
I totally have that
She
mom.
compla- she complains about like my choices in clothes because in my mind I'm still uh a little stick in my mind, so I'll buy the small tops with the little belly showing. But like, it's nothing bad, it's not moving. It doesn't jiggle. I'm fine. It's just a little round. I'm okay. Just relax.
Girl, mine
I'm
jiggles. And I still buy that stuff because it makes me feel pretty. So, if it makes you feel pretty, it doesn't matter. If you feel good in it, it doesn't matter. I have several two-pieces in my two-piece bathing suits in there, and I totally brought that shit out for family vacation. My mom was staring me down, and I'm like, I'm pretty. Oh, but she did not say anything because she knew it would have started an argument. Oh man, yeah, no, I got that mom too. Don't feel bad. Um, uh, I feel you on that. That's one of yeah. So, have you ever been? Speaking of trolly people, have you ever been trolled on
Oh, have
stream?
I? Yes, I have. It'd be random people, or it'll be my friends on like alt accounts, and I'm just like, guys, why? Or they'll send their friends to do it, and it's just no. Like when I sometimes I stream on YouTube on Mondays, like Monday mornings, and I get little kids that are supposed to be in school that just
Oh
come
my
through the chat
god.
and just say like the most off the wall wild things I've ever seen in my life, and I'm just like, where's your mom? Like what's going on? Like I had someone say something about having sex with a jellyfish in my chat one day. I was just like,
What?
you're like 5. Like why are you on the internet? Like that's not even a thing.
Are you
That was
serious?
my face. Yeah, that was actually my face. And I was doing an IRL stream that day too, and that was exactly my face. I was just like, why?
I
A jellyfish.
you don't even know, like, how do you even respond to that? Like, what the hell? Are you no, you are joking with me.
I will send you the screenshot because I still
Oh
have
my
it in my phone.
god. That's oh my god.
A jellyfish.
Oh my god. That's I swear to God, people. That makes me think of the Florida people trying to shoot the hurricane to make it go away. Have you read those? I feel like those are Onion articles, but they're not. They're from Fox News.
That's strange. I know I've seen people like on the beach running towards the water and things of like that nature, and I'm just like, if y'all don't go in the house, like this thing can just come in at any time and just swoop you under, and then you'll be like, well, I should have been in the house.
I'm like, they're acting crazy. They are so crazy with this hurricane. Oh my god. I'm like, let me just stay right here inland Georgia. I'm good. I'm safe. I'm okay. So y'all, I saw a video right before this. Somebody posted a video on Facebook, and it was, because the weathermen are out there in the middle of it because, they're stupid. But there's this weather guy at the beach in Florida, wind crazy, and then those blow up dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not. You see those blow up dinosaurs come in behind him and go run out on the beach. And the rest of his thing are the blow up dinosaurs are running around on the beach.
What?
I'm not joking. I laughed so hard. I'm like, really? Oh my god. I mean, it's hilarious, but oh my god. People are so dumb. Yeah, people are also pointing fans at the hurricane to blow it away.
It's like people are acting like they've never experienced a hurricane before. And it's like, you guys have lived down there your entire life. That this happens every year, and it's just,
This ain't
why
new.
is it this year you're trying to act a fool? Like,
I
I blame
know.
social media for everything.
This is not new. Like, my husband, who is from California, he's never dealt with the hurricane, and I'm like, oh, this is typical this time of year. This is normal. I mean, we've gotten back-to-back hurricanes before. This is, the path they're taking is new. They don't normally go into the Gulf of Mexico, but they have the last few years, which that's abnormal. They usually go up, the Atlantic coast. But, like, people are going crazy getting flats of water, and I'm like, what? We're gonna get wind and rain here. The most damage we're gonna get is a few uprooted trees. It's not gonna really flatten houses up here unless tornadoes happen to land. But, like, that's a risky run when it's not hurricane season. So, like, they're crazy. They are crazy right now. And I'm just like, oh my god, why am I on this planet right now? I'm gonna die because of a bullet in the hurricane. Bullet's gonna come through my house and shoot me because some dumbass shot it at the hurricane and it's still swirling. Oh, man. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm off that soapbox now. I'm telling y'all, I'm all over the place today. This is a crazy podcast. I'm sorry. I may have to redo your podcast so that I'm not so crazy. We'll just have to do another one in a couple months so that I'm not crazy. Hopefully you're having fun with me being this off the wall.
Totally having fun.
So what advice do you have for new people getting into streaming?
Go for it. Don't be discouraged if no one comes into your stream. Just go for it, because someone's browsing a category somewhere and will pop in, and as long as you're being yourself and you're having fun, your audience will come to you.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Don't go looking for an audience. Your audience will come to you.
That's great advice. That is great advice. So I see you've got the nose piercing. Do you have any other cool piercings?
I do. I got my belly ring. I have 3 on this ear and two on this side, and I just recently got rid of the girls, but they're making a comeback pretty soon.
Wait, like
Yep, those
girls?
girls. Yep.
What?
They're making
Okay,
a comeback pretty
I
soon.
I have to ask. All right, how bad does it hurt?
Um, the first one hurts like hell. Like when they put the first needle through, and it depends on which one they do first. But when they go th the second one goes through, it's fine. It's kind of like in your ears pierce, like you feel it open and then you feel it close.
Okay, so like I heard, can does it desensitize the areola or anything? No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Um, you are a way braver soul than me. Cause I just don't know that I could handle that. I mean, I like piercings and I like I don't mind, like I want to go get more piercings, but I just don't think I could do the nipples. I just don't think I could.
Yeah, I had them for 2 years, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know if the bars were too short or something, but they were really irritated. And I was just like, you know what? You guys got to go for now. Just give me a
Yeah.
rest. And as soon as I took him out, it closed with the quickness. I was like, that's what it was. They were irritated. So
Oh.
give it a rest and, jump back in that boat when the time comes.
Well, have fun with that. Send me pictures. I'm just kidding. Um, so do you have any cool tattoos?
Yes, I do. I have a rose on my shoulder. Is this the right arm? Yes, this is
Oh,
the
I
right
can
arm.
see it.
I have a
Ooh.
rose right here.
Oh,
This
that's
one is
good
for my
line work.
grandmother. I have uh an illusion lioness right here because I'm a
Okay.
Leo. That
Yeah.
was actually my first tattoo. And then when my brother seen it, he was like, "Okay, we're gonna go get you another tattoo because that's small." And then he went and he got me this for Christmas.
Oh.
I have my godmother, her name tattooed right here. Is a
Aw.
is a rose, her name, and then the cancer ribbon. I have a tattoo above it that says I want perfection, but perfection don't exist because to me, in a perfect world, she'd still be here or whatever the case may be with that. And I'm thinking about adding to this piece right here, and then I have Nefertiti on my right thigh.
Nice. Nice. Man, I love this question because I have tattoos and I really want to go get some more tattoos. Um, so yeah, I love that rose. That rose is gorgeous. So if there was one person, famous, non-famous, past or present, that you could have dinner with tonight, who would it be and why?
Can I pick more than one?
Sure.
Um, well, my name on Twitter is Left Eye's Legacy. So Left Eye from TLC, she would be one, and Tupac would be the other.
Ooh.
They're like my spiritual parents. I see a lot of like their traits in me. So I tell people all the time, like, those are my parental units. The people that actually birthed me, I was given, like, their spirits were given, to them to have me. So
So what is an ideal weekend for you?
an ideal weekend, not having to work, me being in my bed, just lay there for 3 days straight, Friday to Sunday, just lay there.
Yeah, that does sound like an ideal weekend. It really does. Just yeah, I like the way you think. Um
Sleep is amazing. Like, I don't think people understand it. Like, I took Mondays out of my availabilities at work because I need an extra day.
yeah.
If you guys are gonna make me work on Saturdays, I need my Mondays.
So I've got two more questions for you, and then we will open up for Q&A from the live audience. So, ladies and gents, get your questions ready. What are you most thankful for?
I am most thankful for my Discord family. Yes, I don't know. I get mushy when I talk about them. Like, I love those guys so much. Like, I really do. Like, I love those guys so much. Like, And even, the trip that we all took last month, I was just like, yo, you guys are really my friends. Like, I don't have friends like this at home. Like, I really appreciate them. They helped me get out of my depression when I like first came around, and
Mm-hmm.
they're just fun people to like be around and talk to. It's amazing. It's great.
Oh, that's awesome. Because you were before the podcast, you were talking about staying up till 6 o'clock this morning chatting with everybody.
Yeah. Yep.
Those are some of the best conversations. Is those like early morning conversations that where you've been up for like 24 hours, but you get into some of the deepest conversations, man. The deepest topics. That's awesome though. That's awesome that you've got those friends there.
Yeah.
So what is your strongest passion outside of streaming?
My strongest passion, I would really just say like my photography. That is like holding that camera in my hand to me is just like everything is like it's tunnel vision.
Yep.
I'm literally like it's just me and my lens and whatever's on the other side of the lens. It it's like I'm destined to be that. Like that I feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing is photography.
Oh man, oh god, I can see it. I can see it in your face when you talk about photography. I know that feeling. I get that way with sitting down and editing film and editing
Mhm.
videos. Like I could sit there for 48 hours and only get up to go pee and make a movie. Like I can see the passion in your eyes. What kind of cameras do you work with?
Um I have a Canon T5.
Hype! I do too. Sorry.
And
It's a good
I had
camera.
when I was in high school, I used to carry it's for actually right here. I used to carry around this little thing. This was my first Canon that I ever like had, and I used to carry this around in my purse in high school every day and just take pictures around, the the grocery store as I would like to call it. And I even had my own page in my yearbook of just pictures that I took throughout the school year.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
The Canon T5i is, oh my god, I love that thing so much. That is such a good camera for a reasonable price for that type of camera.
Mhm.
So Carice just asked a very good question. I like this question. Is there a photographer or artist who inspires you?
A photographer, I would say Nigel Barker.
I feel like I
And
should know that name.
that's just from me growing up watching America's Next Top Model. And, he was a judge on that show and he did like a lot of their editorials and stuff like
Oh,
that. And his skills are amazing. Like his visions and what how
yeah.
he shoots is amazing.
I know exactly who you're talking about when you said that. Yeah, he's good. He is very good. I like his stuff. I like his stuff a lot. Kia asked, who is your favorite streamer on Twitch?
My favorite streamer on Twitch. Well, my favorite streamer actually doesn't stream often. I have to force him to stream. I think he's in the chat too, Mr. Bigger John. Like honestly, and I'm not even saying this because he's my friend, but like John has probably the most enjoyable streams ever, and is like pulling teeth to get that man to hit start stream on OBS. But it's totally worth it when he goes live. It's totally worth it.
Oh, look, there he is in chat. Bigger John, you're gonna have to start streaming, man. You're gonna have to start streaming. Look at that. She just gave you a shout out. Look, and I just followed him because of that. Oh my gosh. All right. You guys got any more questions? Come on, man. We got all kinds of time here. We're actually doing really good on time. So do you okay, all right, I'm gonna ask you a standard question just because I don't know what else to ask right now because I'm out of my questions. Do you eat sushi? Do you like sushi or
I've never
Japanese?
ventured off into sushi. I would like to try it. When we went to Florida, we had went to a hibachi, and that was my first time.
Mm.
And they messed around and they told the chef that, and he was just giving me like extras of whatever he didn't give everybody else. And I was just like, this is really good. And I'm gonna try this again, but I want to actually try sushi the next time I go.
Um to start off with, because a lot of people don't like raw fish or anything, I recommend California roll because everything is cooked
I
and
think so.
it's very simple. It's a avocado, crab meat, and the rice and I believe celery. Yeah, and then the seaweed roll. So it's a good one to start off with to see if you like it. I mean, if you like seafood, you'll like. I mean, it's just yeah. I love seafood and I love sushi and like raw salmon, like when it's fresh,
Hmm.
because you want fresh food for sushi. Like sashimi salmon. Oh my god, drool. All right, sorry. I could talk about sushi all day. So thank you, Carice. Thank you for asking questions because I'm so out of questions. I opened this up so that people can do a Q&A with you, but sometimes people are just like, I don't have anything. So Carice asked, what one item would you take to your deserted island? See, now they're all talking about sushi because I asked you about sushi.
What's one item I would take to a deserted island? Um, I'm not taking my phone. There's no reception. I don't need that. Hmm. I guess I'll take my camera. See what shots I can get.
Sounds like a photographer answer right there.
How does the
um,
tree and the sky look together?
I bet you could get some good shots. um, Music Chick has a good question. I like this. What is your biggest pet peeve when it comes to streaming? That's a really good question because I
Oh,
know everybody's got some pet peeves when it comes to
my
streaming.
biggest pet peeve is either my PS4 telling me that I am streaming and then I go to my channel and I'm not streaming,
Oh God.
or it cuts off in the middle of me streaming and I have to restart it, but I can't restart it because my PS4 thinks I'm still streaming. It's just technical difficulties are like my biggest pet peeves. Like it makes me scream. I can't. It's not for me.
Oh my God. You know the issues I was having earlier with the camera, right? Before we
Mhm.
started the stream? Yeah, that was from yesterday when I was streaming and all my shit broke. Like my stream just ended and I was like, well, I guess I'm done with that. And I could not, like, because my computer kept saying your OBS is open and it wasn't open. It was driving me nuts. So, yeah, no, I feel you there. Totally feel you on that one. All right, Kia asks, wait, I actually have a quick question. Do you stream straight from your PS4 or do you stream to like the computer and then to your to
I stream
Twitch?
straight from the PS4. I'm kind of like trying to build build a PC right now.
Oh,
So,
okay.
because I know my laptops cannot handle,
Yeah.
a capture card and it can barely handle running The Sims. So I know that that's not a thing that I should try and do right now. I want to build my PC first, and then everyone to get to see my face all the time. And
Ooh, yeah, and then you can start playing with overlays and stuff like that. Do you
yep.
have? I don't have a PS4. Do they have like overlay options for PS4 or? Oh, so
Nope.
it's just
You just
straight up.
you can have your comments on the screen, which is kind of helpful, but when you want to like take your playback and upload it to like YouTube or something like that, you don't always want to have the comments on the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
So I'm really trying to push to get this computer built and stuff like that so I can have everything right. Like I have a layout and stuff for like when I do my IRL streams, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't really do that too much often, uh, aside from when my camera dies and I'm trying to record a video for my channel and I can't do that. So I'm like, I don't have anything else to do. Let me just, stream on Twitch really quick, say hello, let them see my face real fast.
What do you do with your IRL streams? Because from what I've noticed, those are like some of the trolliest streams. Like people coming into those streams and just being the trolliest.
I sit and I just talk with everyone. Like people come through, and we just sit and we talk. I do get the trolls. It was a really, really slow day over at Starbucks at work one day, and it was the day that I updated my Twitch app, and they were like, "Oh, you can do IRL streams on mobile now." Say no more. I streamed, and I got somebody that came in, and they were just upset at the fact that I was streaming while I was at work, and I was just like, one, I'm on my break. Two, no one comes over here. Three, ban, bye. Like, no, I can't. It's just. Mm-mm.
Yeah, Starbucks at Target, probably one of the slowest Starbucks. I mean, except during Christmas because
Yeah,
everybody's
like
going to Christmas.
we have our regulars that come in. We get like a rush between like 10 and 2, but other than that, we're just standing there looking at each other bored.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So okay, all right, we'll get back. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I had some questions. I'll get to your questions. All right, Kia asked if you could travel to any country, where would you go? I like that question.
Any country. I want to go over to the UK so bad. Like I really want to, cuz when I started out on like being on the internet and stuff like that, a lot of my friends were overseas.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to, take that trip and go see them and stuff like that.
What part of the UK? Just all of it, or
Yeah, all of it.
yeah?
So London and all those, beautiful areas and France and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I want to go to all those places too, girl. I want to go though because I'm Nymphadora. I want to go see the Harry Potter stuff because they actually have between the platforms 9 and 10. They actually have a platform 9 3/4 now in King's Cross where a cart is like stuck in the wall, between platforms 9 and 10. So I want to go and take my picture there and be the tourist. I totally want to go do it. Markalite asks, what is your most, I like this question. What is your most memorable moment when streaming? I might actually steal that for future people. That's a good question.
Most memorable moment? Damn it, Rex, why would you do this to me? Because it's so many. And my most memorable moment, I think. Okay, yeah, no, this is it. I was playing Batman Arkham Knight.
Ooh,
And
good
there's
game.
this part where you have to like go up on this building, and when you get to the top of a building, this ugly like bat thing like pops out at you and it's just screaming, and it's like it literally scared. I'm pretty sure like he remembers that night too. Like I screamed bloody murder at that part, and I just remember everyone was just like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like, "Yo," like my heart was just beating really, really fast. Like I will never forget that. I probably should have highlighted it though. But that was my most memorable moment on stream. Wow, early Twitch days.
Apparently he does remember that. That was great. Nice. And yes, I totally stole that question. That's a good question. Future podcast questions. Awesome. Kia, you know what? Your followers have got some good questions here. I like it. I like it. If you had to spend your last $20, what would you buy? I like that question. That is a good one.
My last 20, what would I buy? to the life or death situation. Because for me, if I had my last 20, I'd probably go find a really, really bomb wig and just drop it and hope there's no shipping.
I like it. I'm starting to get into wigs now, and yeah, I like it. Yeah. Is that a wig that you have, or is it your hair? Okay, so it's. I love the color, man. Seriously, I know this is probably like my 100th time telling you this, but it looks like real hair. It's a good wig. Yeah, we had Dragon Con last weekend, and there were so many people with wigs that it looked like it was their real hair. So good. So good. I'm like, yep, done. I gotta get some wigs, man. I like it.
Thank you.
There's some you could get some good wigs for $20, man, especially on Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay, I have now everybody's like, wait, that's a wig? I know, right? It looks really good. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, y'all gotta teach me how to do wigs, because I gotta. Carice does. There's several girls that do wigs, and they look so good, and then I put a wig on, and it's like, yeah, you got a wig on. Maybe it's because I'm so pasty. I don't know. And nothing goes with paper white skin. So
I don't know why he said that.
all right, we've got one more question, and then we will wrap this up. Android Gal ask, have you had to deal with a strange viewer? Oh, I kind of know where she's going with this. Not necessarily trolls, but questionable viewers. And what did you have to deal with? I'm assuming. I'm gonna assume. I know what happens when you assume, but those awkward viewers that kind of verge on the line of possibly stalkerish, but not stalkerish. Like, those. Everybody has those viewers, those awkward viewers.
I wouldn't call him a viewer, but there is someone in a Twitch chat that's been like that, like, and someone else's stream has been like that towards me, but not necessarily. They have never actually come into my chat because everyone in my community knows I don't play that. So like, just say your compliment and just keep it going. Don't just continue to just keep going with it, because I'm gonna get a little edgy and it's not gonna be pretty. I'll add a little piece of advice to that, because I have had my fair share of weirdos. If they creep you out, go with your gut feeling. If they make you feel weird, go with your gut feeling and just ignore them. Like, if you feel you have to ban them. Do not keep them around for the follow. Because when I was very young in my streaming, it's like you want those follows because you need followers, but it ain't worth it. It's not worth it to keep that person around when they're making you feel uncomfortable. You will have so much less stress if you just go, okay, all right, I'm washing my hands of this person, because, not that they're going to do anything, but if they make you feel weird, you don't have to put up with that. You don't. So I'm just going to throw that advice out there. Kia says the band hand is strong with you. Yes, my band my hammer finger is very, very strong. She knows, because I'm a mod in her stream, and I don't play. It's just I don't play around.
Oh, that's awesome. That was a good question. I like that question. That was a very good question. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for all the awesome questions. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I'm so glad that I got to do this. Glad that the hurricane has not hit me yet, so that all my lights stayed on. So my final thing is, where and when can people find you streaming?
Well, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays um, at 8 p.m. LyshaMaurice on just about every platform, except for Twitter. Twitter has underscore first, and then, we have the LyshaMaurice afterwards. Um, YouTube, LyshaMaurice, Instagram, Blue Rebel, X3. I like my X3s. I don't know what that was, why that's a thing with me, but anything X3, it's me. um, but yeah. Oh, and YouTube's Monday morning at 10 a.m.
All right, cool. That is awesome. Thank you so very much for joining me. It has been a blast. And because I couldn't catch your stream, so for the podcast, I will definitely be catching your streams afterwards.
Yay!
Because I've just been so swamped with getting... Because we had a meeting. I met up with some of the girls that were at DragonCon last year, or this year. So I've been planning it for the last 2 months. So now that that's gone and that's done, I can actually go see more people streaming. So, yes, thank you so much. This has been a blast. Because I follow you on Twitter and I love your Twitter. So, yeah, I will see you later. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you guys for joining us. This has been a Girlstreamer podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Girlstreamers is partnered with Loot Crate, Fresh Designs, Punk's Paracord, Simple Jerky, UN Racing Chairs, and Glomtom. Links to all these amazing partners are down below, so please feel free to click. Thank you guys for all your support. Please follow us at Girlstreamers on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. If you have any questions or would like more information, you can visit our website at girlstreamers.com and contact us through there. You can donate to Girlstreamers via GameWisp. Oh, actually, no, I have to change that. We are now part of the affiliate program, so you guys can sub to us straight from Twitch now. So please, guys, it's September. Don't forget to sub. You can also buy some super cool gear in our online shop at designbyhumans.com/shop/girlstreamers. We are featuring 4 amazing artists within our community right now on our shop, so please go check them out. You can find Lysha on Twitter at _LyshaMaurice X3. That is _LyshaMaurice X3, and on Twitch at twitch.tv/LyshaMaurice X3. That's LyshaMaurice X3. Our next podcast will be September 24th with Acid Queen right here, same time. This podcast is a part of the Two Lazy Dogs Media Group and the Girlstreamers community. Encourage, support, grow.